Turnbull. The Honourable Michelle Rowland MP, Federal Member for Greenway and Shadow Minister for Communications, representing the Leader of the Opposition, the Honourable Bill Shorten. The Honourable John Ajaka, MLC, President of the New South Wales Legislative Council, representing the Premier of New South Wales, the Honourable Gladys Berejiklian. Mr G.R. Dibb, MP, New South Wales MP, representing the Leader of New South Wales Opposition, Luke Foley, MP. The Honourable David Clark, MLC, the Reverend and Honourable Fred Nile, MLC. The Honourable Philip Ruddock. Mr Chris Minns, MP, the State Member for Cogra. Mr Jeff Lee, MP, State Member for Parramatta. Mr Glenn Brooks, MP, State Member for East Hills. My guy, Mr John Sidoti, MP, State Member for Drummoyne. Ms Julia Finn, MP, State Member for Granville. Mr Cameron Murphy, ALP. Mr Chris Gambian, ALP. Mrs Lucy Mannering, ALP. Carl Asfour, Mayor of Canterbury Bankstown City Council. Also from the Canterbury City Council is Claire Raffin, Nadia Saleh and Steve Tudaneski. And of course Mr Gus Balud, Liverpool City Council. Reverend Fathers, Sisters, Mayors, Councillors, Representatives from New South Wales Police or otherwise, sponsors, businessmen and women, members of the media, and wow, after all that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to AMEmedia's Gala dinner for 2018. I stood here a year ago, or thereabouts, the 2017 Gala dinner. And faces change, however, faces do remain the same in some cases. But no matter what happens, we're here to celebrate. We are here to gather, to cheer one another, to ensure we know what each other gets up to throughout the year. More importantly, congratulate and thank the team from AMEmedia for bringing people like us together. Tonight we acknowledge their professionalism, their dedication to multiculturalism here in Australia, especially those of Arabic descent. And the media channels and brands they have and utilise and strategise to bring us all together, keeping us informed and making sure none of us miss a beat, being in print, social or otherwise. Above all, AMEmedia plays an integral role in creating awareness and highlighting how important it is to be part of multicultural Australia. But these events are not possible without you, general people, men, women that are successful, that have grown their businesses from the ground up, and of course those that have been fortunate enough and have put their hand up to become sponsors of this year's event. And I'd like everyone just to bear with me as I mention these sponsors by name. It's vital these people put their hands up year in, year out, not just at this occasion, but many that all of us attend to throughout the year. Our major sponsor, always there, the Arab Bank. Please give them a big round of applause. Thank you, Arab Bank. To our gold sponsors, Top Place, Future Academy, Merck Shopping Town, ATEC Australia. Our bronze sponsors, Prominent Lawyers, Montessori Kindergarten, Curry and Associates, Zuki Group, Bank of Sydney, AU Petroleum, Bankstown City Lions Football Club, Aussie Sports, Telestrada, Le Fan Group, Dildan. And other major contributors include Thaddeus Hoodie, our finalist for this evening, Dalton House, thank you Paul Signorelli, and let's give Paul and his wonderful team a big round of applause for their wonderful hospitality. Thank you Paul, once again this year. iStyle Photography, Videography, the Lebanese Film Festival, Murex Media, R&M Gregory, Sawaki Group, and Bingley. Ladies and gentlemen, I've mentioned it now, I'd like you now to give a big collective round of applause if you all can unmind. Our sponsors for 2018. Well, now for our formalities. We can't have a gala dinner without our formalities. And I've saved the Lebanese national anthem for this guy. So I would like everyone to stand if you all do not mind. Everyone, please, once again, be upstanding. The national anthem, the Lebanese national anthem, in fact, will now be played prior to our first keynote speaker. So, I thank you for your respect and your attention.
Enjoys that intro, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, I'm just going to tell you a funny story. My father used to make me get on stage when I was very, very young and sing that to my village, believe it or not, to the people at our functions. I could not believe it till this day, and I still remember the words. It's amazing. But ladies and gentlemen, someone who is amazing is our next speaker, known as the #1 Arabic journalist in the country. His name is synonymous with Arab Australian news and current affairs, and of course, just last year was awarded an Order of Australia for his contribution to multicultural journalism. So, and having said that, ladies and gentlemen, giving that wonderful intro prior, a big round of applause for our first keynote speaker, the editor-in-chief of the El-Telegraph newspaper, Mr. Antoine Kazi, OAN.
Good evening. مساء الخير. تحية كبيرة من رئيس مجلس إدارة المؤسسة الإعلامية للشرق الأوسط ولي وهبي، أسرة المؤسسة من تحرير وإنتاج وتسويق بسيدني وميلبورن وبكل الولايات الأسترالية. تحية لكل الإخوة العرب الموجودين معنا اليوم، مش بس بتجمعنا فيهم اللغة والحروف، بتجمعنا فيهم مبادئ وقيم وتراث، بتجمعنا فيهم هموم وقضايا مشتركة. تحية لكل الجاليات المشرقية اللي عم بتودي معنا كل يوم هوا الحرية صوب الشرق. مش صدفة نوقف معكم اليوم والمغتربين رح ينتخبوا الأحد بصندوق الاقتراع ويدلوا بأصواتهم. ومش صدفة نوقف اليوم تنقول إنه المغتربين بأستراليا صاروا 75 سنة من يوم الاستقلال عم يدلوا بصوتهم للحرية وللكرامة ولسيادة لبنان بدون صندوق، وصاروا 75 سنة عم يرفعوا أصواتهم على كل المنابر المغتربين اللي كانوا بعدهم قرش لبنان الابيض بايامه السوداء، والمغتربين اللي كانوا خزان المولف والدعم المادي والوفاء صوتهم اكبر من انه تساعوا كلمه صناديق العالم. المغتربين من ايمانهم بقيامه وطن الارز عم بينزلوا اليوم ورقه بالصندوق، بلكي بتكون هالتجربه عهد جديد بينهم وبين دولتهم، وبلكي بتترمم الثقه اللي كانت عم بتعاني من سنين. عم ننتخب اليوم من بعيد لان عنا اهل واخوه منتظرين، عم ننتخب لان عنا وطن مصلوب من سنين، عم ننتخب تنقول للارزي انه بعدنا حراس هالبعاد ومش ناسيين، وتنقول بعدنا بنسهر مع قمر مشغره وبعدنا بننطر تتشرق شمس صنين. الليلة التقينا بالمؤسسة الإعلامية بالتلغراف والأنوار والنجوم ومكتب الوكالة الوطنية وموقع ميدل إيست أونلاين وتلغراف ويك إند، تنقلكم إنه منبركم الكبير بعده موجود، وإنه بيدركم بعده بيحصد قمح، وإنه صوتكم بعده بيودي. الليلة بنلتقي ب 48 سنة من عمر التلغراف، تنقلكم من 48 سنة بنشرب قهوتنا معكم وبنمشي على طرقاتكم وبنسجل نجاحاتكم، ومعكم بتطل التلغراف من شبابيك الضوء ومن ابواب الفرح والحزن تتكون مراية ايامكم وسجل حكاياتكم. انتو زودتها وانتو رهانة وانتو عناوين وسر نجاحها، لانكم اوفياء ولانكم رواد ولانكم عمرتوا دولة لبنان بالاغتراب، ولانكم كل يوم عم بتقدموا وردة عرفان لاستراليا. تحية كبيرة لإلكم لانكم كنتوا ورح تبقوا عائلتنا الكبيرة. منرحب بالوزير الفيدرالي عن مقعد بانكس ديفيد كولمان، ممثل رئيس الوزراء مالكوم تيرنبول، النائبة الفيدرالية عن مقعد جرينواي ميشيل رولاند، ممثلة زعيم المعارضة الفيدرالية بيل شورتن، رئيس المجلس التشريعي في الولاية جان جاء، ممثل رئيس حكومة الولاية جلاديس برجكيليان، النائب جهاد ديب، ممثل زعيم المعارضة بنيو ساوث ويلز لوك فولي، النواب كريس ميز، جيفلي، جلين بروك، جوليا فين، جون سيلوتي، أعضاء المجلس التشريعي ديفيد كلارك وفريد نايل، الوزير الفيدرالي السابق ورئيس بلدية هوزبي فيليب رادوك، المطران أنطوان شربل طراباي، المطران ملاطيوس ملكي، الأب فادي نعمي ممثل المتروبوليت باسيليوس قدسيي، رئيس داير مرشربل الأب لويس الفرخ، الشيخ شفيق خان كلية الفيصل الإسلامية، الشيخ سلام غطاس، الأخت إلهام جعجع من راهبات العائلة المقدسة، كال عصفور رئيس بلدية كانتبري وكل أعضاء البلديات، مستشار المطران طراباي الزميل أنور حرب ومسؤول جريدة التلغراف في ميلبورن روان جبور، الداعمون، البنك العربي الداعم الأساسي لهذا الحفل، فيوتشر أكاديمي، بنك أوف سيدني، خوري للمحاسبة، سبيدواي بتروليوم، توب بليس، ميرك كابيتال، ديلدم، ايتاك أستراليا، مونتيسوري كينديغاردن، بروميننت لويرز، زوي جروب، بينجلي، سوائي جروب، ام جريجوري، ميركس ميديا، ليبانيز فيلم فيستيفال، اوزي سبورتس ودولتون هاوس. الأحزاب والتيارات اللبنانية، القوات اللبنانية، الكتائب اللبنانية، طيار المستقبل، التيار الوطني الحر، تيار المردة، الحزب التقدم الاشتراكي، الوطنيون الأحرار، المجالس والجمعيات، التجمع المسيحي، الرابطة المارونية، المجلس الماروني، الجامعة الثقافية في العالم، الجالية اللبنانية، مجلس الجالية اللبنانية، جمعية الزهراء الإسلامية، منتدى الخريجين الجامعيين العراقيين، كلية الفيصل في أوبن، مدرسة النوري، نادي سيدني الأرز الرياضي، الجمعية الأسترالية السورية المسيحية، نادي بانكستاون سيتي لاينز لكرة القدم، الاتحاد اللبناني الأسترالي لكرة القدم، غرفة التجارة الأسترالية اللبنانية، غرفة التجارة الأسترالية العربية، غرفة التجارة والصناعة في فيكتوريا، غرفة تجارة بانكستاون، المجلس التجاري الأسترالي العربي، الجمعيات والروابط، جمعيات أبناء المني، بلوزة، العرقوب، حبشيت، الميناء، سبعل، الجي، دار المغارة، الدامور، أردي، ومنع، الأصدقاء، رجال الأعمال، الزملاء، ممثلي وسائل الإعلام من صحف وإذاعات ومواقع إلكترونية. ولي دعا وحبابنا التموا بدار الصحافي أهلنا تسموا، وحبر الجريدة غمسوا بإيمان، وقول الحقيقة حكايته وهمه، ومن جالي حملة هوى لبنان وعطره بسدني بقيت تشمه، صارت الريشة توسع الميدان وإقلام بالإنجاز يهتموا، وصرتوا جناح بلادنا العليان، وحدوا نجوم الكون يلتموا، وصار النجاح متوج بنيشان بيو الفرح والجالية أمه. يا وعد جاي يحصد الأغلال ويكتب بسدني حكاية الأبطال، من الشرق جينا نحمل مواعيد ونرفع اسمه للوفا مشعال، بغداد تنظم شعرها وتعيد، وخلف المسافة تشتتوا العيال، والشام تبكي ابنها البعيد، سرقوا البحر وتفرقوا الأطفال، وعمان بدها الإيد تشبك إيد، حتى العروبة حلمها ينطال، ومصر الشقيقة همها بيزيد، وإرهاب سينا بالقتل جوال، فلسطين زاد بقلبها التنهيد، بالقدس لما قطعوا الأوصال، وصار الخليج مبارزة وتهديد، وعهد الخصومة كبر المكيال، وبيروت بعدها قولة التجديد، رغم الأسى ومرارة الأحوال، لولا هواها الحب ما بيفيد، وإلها بسدني للوفا تمثال.
Once again, a big round of applause for Tony. Ladies and gentlemen, please, Antoine, that's the OAM. Thank you for your wonderful speech. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we move on now to our next speaker. And we'll ask for your silence and, of course, your respect, if you all don't mind. Because this man deserves it. And you know exactly what I'm about to say. And you probably know exactly who I'm about to introduce on stage. I met this man some time ago, stands my height, man after my own heart, served in the army, quite strict in regiment. He served in the highest ranks, mind you, and in Australia serves one insane. He's a CEO of the Wheatley Group and, of course, General Manager of the AMEmedia. Known, and commonly known, I might add, I've been asking a lot of people that he knows as the Gentle Giant. His wife said to me, he's a gentle giant, John. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for none other than Mr. Remy Wigg.
Thank you, John, for the gentle John. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the chairman, Mr. Wally Weeby, and the staff of AMEmedia, I wish to convey a warm welcome to our 2018 Gala dinner. Our annual Gala dinner has been the highlight of the Australian ethnic media and brings together key people from across the community. This is an event that provides us with an opportunity to bring you up to date with the current affairs of our media group. I believe that most of you are aware of the popularity of our print media, which was being established 48 years ago since 1970, non-stop, via its leading daily El-Telegraph newspaper, and also caters for the broader Australian Middle Eastern communities living all across the country. What is new for the group this year is our expansion of our online services and our social media via Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We also encourage you to download our application and use it to stay in touch with the latest news from the group. The group has already a large group of friends on social media, so feel free to follow us on these sites, which you can find, by the way, on the front page of our Gala dinner booklet present tonight on your tables. Last year, and to keep up with the Australian Middle Eastern demand, we have organized for the second consecutive year the Najm al-Nujum 2017 competition through Al-Nujum magazine, one of our monthly publications, a new Middle Eastern talent contest for the community. The competition was successful, where we had a golden medal winner, Mr. Sarmad Amir from the Iraqi community, out of 10 qualified to the grand final. Based on the success we had last year in this event, the management has decided to launch the Najm al-Nujum 2018 for this year as well. Prominent figures in this domain will be nominated to be part of the judging panel, which will select in the singing category during the month of July the top contestants to qualify to the grand final in September 2018 in 5 months' time. The national competition is open from 18 years of age and above. Entries close end of July 2018. So do please encourage those talented friends and relatives to apply. Since last year's event, and despite the decline in the media print industry, we are pleased to announce that our readership has increased by 7%, while advertising growing by over 11% since this time last year. We've also introduced regular international, political, economical, and sport analysis pages in our publications to meet with the growing demand. On another note, our media group has a proudly sponsored sports club and charity events. This includes the Australian Lebanese Football Association Alpha, the Sydney Cedars Volleyball Club, besides of other charitable events and causes. I'd like also to announce tonight that another sports club will be media sponsored for this season. It's the Bankstown City Lions, a state league club who has been supporting the multicultural community in Canterbury, Bankstown since 1960, with a marvelous history in football. We are pleased to have you on board. Dear friends, it would be remiss of me not to extend thanks to the hard-working team at AMEmedia. Our success would not be possible without the dedication of our team, including our editors, marketing department, production department, and admin staff. A big thank to all of you to your effort over the past year. To conclude, I would like to take this opportunity to express my appreciation to our valuable media partners for their unwavering commitment to the development of this industry, as well as a big thank you to our sponsors present here tonight. Without your support, this night would not be possible. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attendance tonight, and please enjoy your evening. Thank you.
Well, I think he deserves another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. It's Remy Weeby. Thank you, Remy. Well, somewhat of a small interlude right now. I'd like you to sit back, kick back in fact, relax, enjoy a drink, have a chat to a friend, and enjoy the sweet sounds, the wonderful sounds of the very talented Fedis Hood.
The Lebanese had a party, don't you think? The Australian Liberal Party, the ALB, why not? We could have the best guys on there. We could have Malcolm Tabouli, Tony Aboud, Bill Shitan, Joe Hakim, and Anthony Lebanese. The whole team. Hello sir, how are you? Good time to walk past. Doesn't realise what's going on, that's okay, no problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name, you saw my name up there, Sam McCool. Oh, actually, no, you're good? I'm a big fan of your newspaper publications, by the way. Yeah, really big fan. All the publications like Anjad and what's the other one? The adults only one, Balamarba. Love it. Yeah, Ibashum, they're fantastic. I love them. I can't do too many bilingual jokes. Of course, we've got people from other nationalities, but I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. People often confuse me. Do you ever get confused for somebody else? Or do you get confused? Who for? Like Vin Diesel, yeah. More like Vin automatic. No, Vin unleaded. That's what it is. But no, I get confused all the time because my real name is not Sam McCool. My real name is Salim Shahidi. People go, that's a beautiful Lebanese name, why don't you use your real name, Salim Shahidi? I said, I used to, but I get confused all the time. Like, I get confused with Eminem. They go, no way, you don't even look like Eminem. I go, I know, but even he got confused, you had to bring out that song, you know? I'm not Salim Shahidi, who is Salim Shahidi with the real Slim Shady? Please stand up, please stand up. Please, now look what I do for a living. It's fine, okay, 3 people, that's good. That's okay, not everybody's going to appreciate every joke. And I'll tell you why, ladies and gentlemen, because this isn't even comedy. We're not even in Dalton House. We're not even in Darling Harbour. You know what this is? Do you know what this is? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LA. Lebs Anonymous. That's what it is, secret meeting of Lebs Anonymous. I'll prove it to you. Any Lebs here? See? Anonymous. If you don't believe me, there's an organisation called Lebs Anonymous. Look what we call the country, Lebanon. Hello? Free advertising. And we're recruiting. Even Greeks, Macedonians, doesn't matter, we're recruiting, you know? How are you, sir? You good? Engineer? Okay, good. I make sure I check on you. Your doctor said check on him. I don't know if he's alive or not. Anyway, listen, listen, where's the Lebanese people? Put your hands up. All right. Do you find it difficult being Lebanese in this country? No, not really? Oh, you should try to be more Lebanese, then you'll find. Because right now we're having a beautiful, nice little, gala dinner, but tomorrow on the news, room full of people of Middle Eastern appearance, we'll be in trouble, you know what I mean? But here's the thing, I get in trouble all the time, right? As a Lebanese person in this country. Like the other day, I went to work, my boss sacked me. I go, what did you do that for? He goes, what are you doing? I go, nothing. He goes, see? You get in trouble for doing nothing. But you can always get out of it, right? It doesn't matter who it is. You look at the policeman or the lawyer or the judge or whatever, go, no, Your Honour, I don't support the Bulldogs, I never did nothing doggy style. Get you out of it every time. Here's the thing, right? If you heard what I said, I never did nothing. That's a double negative. That means what I did, actually I did something, right? So I'm actually admitting to it, but they didn't realise that, so that's how you get out of it. Anyway, okay, good, so good start, good start. Keep up, Omar Sharif, good, yeah. I loved you, all your movies, very good. Shu ismak? What is your name? Omar Sharif. Omar Sharif. Really? Yeah? Right, yes. You look good for your age, that's good. She's who? Fetra Hamam, huh? I don't even know what that means, but it sounds rude, okay. Look, she's taken photographic evidence and sent to the reporters. Hello, how are you? My God, Gladys Berejiklian, ladies and gentlemen. You know why Gladys Berejiklian is in office? Does anybody know? Because Queensland have a premier called Anastasia Palaszczuk. We're not trying to, we can't beat him at the rugby league, we've got to beat him at Scrabble at least, you know? Good, alright, we're going to talk around. Why are you filming everything? You're going to send it to you. Look at my son, look what he's doing now. Making fun of people, you know? Good, okay. So what else can I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? So many things. Oh, I got your attention now. That's good. That's good. That's good. Hello, bro. How are you? I love your map of Tasmania. Put right there. That's good. Okay. So, tell you some things. Do you ever get advice? Do you get advice from your mum? You guys Lebanese? Where are you guys from? Half. What's it? Half what? Half Lebanese. Half Iraqi. Okay, I should leave you alone anyway. Which half is Iraqi? The one on the pistol or the other one? Hey, what's that? Okay, good. So somehow they met in Jordan, is that what happened? He's Jordanian? We're just doping people in now? That's the Australian way. What about the redhead? Lebanese blonde? You're from Australia? No way. I didn't think there was any in here, mate. Now I get in trouble for doing nothing. I was saying that, yes. What else was I saying? I haven't done my Lebanese jokes for a while, so I was just trying to... So here's the thing, my mum used to give me advice. She used to say like this, never trust a skinny chef. I said, why not? They go, their food is good, they eat it, they get fat, right? Okay, then how come there's so many bald hairdressers, you know? No one, okay. Just me. Listen, I'll get more political then. You remember 2005, what happened? Was anybody in Australia 2005? Do you remember what happened in Australia 2005 in Cronulla? Is anybody here from Cronulla? No? We had security on the door, that's good. In 2005 there was a riot in Cronulla, right? Because somebody opened a kebab store and all the Aussies got excited they could eat after 9 o'clock. But I wasn't there, I was at home, you know, texting. Somebody had to control this sort of stuff, you know. But here's what happened, right? there was a riot, Aussies and Lebanese, right? Because back then you could only be Aussie or Lebanese, you can't be both. Now we can be both, right? You can be Aussie born but let bread. Back then there was a riot and I was watching television and the Aussie surfers were there. They go, mate, what are they doing down here, mate? Lebos and Arabs in Cronulla, mate. Arabs and Lebos in Cronulla, Lebos and Arabs in Cronulla. I go, bro, look what you call the suburb, Cronulla. You put Allah in the name. Where do you think they're going to go? They're not going to Manly or Bondi, they're going to Cronulla, of course. They go, mate, where the next riot's going to be? I'll tell you where the next riot's going to be. Wayalla, Baralla, Aladallah. It's very simple. We have a system, you know, we have a system. I was driving here on the way through here and there was I drove through Ashfield and Canterbury. Anybody from there? Yeah. Ashfield, Canterbury? Too expensive now, is it? You, bro. Good. You know there's a suburb in between called Ashbury, right? Which is weird, like they run out of suburb names or something. What's going on? Like I'm concerned if that trend continues because everywhere from Double Bay to King's Cross will be double crossed. Everywhere from Hornsby to Como will be homo. Half of it already is. Everywhere from North Sydney to Potts Point, no pot. Therefore no point. Okay, I can see the, yes, okay, good. Here's another thing I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes people from Melbourne, where's our Melbourne friend? Have you taken a train in Sydney yet? No, okay, well I'm going to give you some advice, okay? When you take a train in Sydney, don't get ripped off. Because what happens, people get the train and they go to the eastern suburbs as a rip-off. Because you only get 3 stops. Next train on platform number 3 goes all stations to Bondi Junction, stop in King's Cross, Edgecliff, then Bondi Junction. That's all you get. What a rip-off, 3 stops. You want value for money, do what I do. Go out west. Whole different journey. Next train on platform number 3, him going all station to Bankstown, stopping Central, Redfin, Bearwood, Strasville, Baralla, Beirut, Bombay, Bangladesh, and all station to Bankstown. Gala Bulldog.
Prize, please. Now, Aussie Sports are offering a boxing stand to the value of $400. I think I need one of these. I think so. We'll see. Dig deep.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, so Charles is holding on to the envelope. The winner is Southwest Bankstown Chamber of Commerce, Wally Mahanna. Wally looks like a boxing type, look at him. Okay? Thank you, Charles. Round of applause to Aussie Sports. Thank you. Now we'll call upon our representative from Bing Lee. Bing Lee. He asked me earlier, when are we going to draw these prizes? Hurry up, will you? We're here, mate. Okay, first prize we're going to draw is one of the Fitbits. There are 2 Fitbits we're giving away. The first one is valued at $199. Let's go for it. Now, what Fitbit are they? The current ones? The good ones?
Yeah, Charge 2.
What is it?
Charge 2.
The Charge 2, okay. So, the winner of that is from Al-Ahad Madian newspaper, and the person's name is Khalil Brahim Al-Hilli. Come forward, please. There you go. All right, second Fitbit goes to Fitbit Ultra. Is that the better one? He doesn't know.
Okay, the winner of that one is from the Asian Australian Business Council, Dr. Frank Alafashi. Have I got that right? Dr. Frank, come forward. He looks like the Fitbit type, look at him. Yeah? I just heard doctors say he doesn't win anything. Well, there you go. Hopefully it's one of many things you'll win, okay? Now, our next prize to be given away is a just one, LG 55-inch UHD TV. Just one, perhaps? Just one, okay. Just checking, hey. Order mine. Do you know this guy? The Strata Collective, Mr. Rod Smith. Come forward, sir. A big thank you to Big Lee. Where's Phil? Phil DeJanis, are you in the house? Where are you, sir? Well, hats off to Phil on table 43. I'll come over and say hello very shortly. Round of applause for Big Lee once again, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I call now. Where's Phil from the fan group? Where are you? I met him a little bit earlier. Great guy. Come forward, sir. Now, this man is giving away a number of things. Now, the first one is a non-catered private ANZ suite for the Monster Jam, the monster trucks. The kids love that sort of. I love the monster trucks. I'd love to own a monster truck. Valued at $500 per ticket. Go. Right. Dr. Imran Lum, board member of the Australian Government and the Australian Asian Council. Come forward, sir. You won't go to the monster trucks, will you? Now, the next prize was an additional 2 tickets, but the generosity of this man is giving 4 non-catered tickets to the Monster Jam. We'll call it the Monster Jam. Yeah, again in the suites, of course, but non-catered. So the 4 will go to the following person. Oh damn! It's Bank of Sydney. Is it Claire Calendari? Come forward. You have 4 non-catered private ANZ Stadium suite tickets for the Monster Jam. Now the next one's pretty cool, right? So the next one is 2 catered. We're up the ante now, we're catering for 2 people. Private suite once again, and guess where? State of Origin number 2. The 24th of June 2018. We'll flick them around and we'll find ourselves a winner. So, young man that calls himself Pauline, can you stand up for me? You're not Pauline, are you? Or are you? In this day and age, I can't discriminate. Where's Pauline Weeby? ATEC Australia. Well, big round of applause for the fan group, and I thank you. Phil, Kenny, apparently you're going to that game, mate. So congrats to you. Someone from the AMEmedia group would like you up here. Remy, someone, anyone? When? Where are you?
Wendy? Yeah, where is Wendy? Where is it? You want me to draw it? I'll just draw it. Would I draw it? All right. Now, what a package. A one-quarter page, an ad in the El-Telegraph newspaper, one full in the Un Jour magazine, valued at over $4,000 to be used by the end of June, 30/06/2018. So, the winner of that is... I think he needs it, but I'll call him out anyway. The Honourable David Coleman, MP. We'll redraw it? Yeah, I'm sure. We'll redraw it. Here we go. Thank you. He's sitting next to Wally too. I wonder what's going on. Okay. Anthony Allen, AMEmedia. Come forward. You want me to redraw it again? Oh, wow. Okay, you know what? Next one cannot be a redraw. Cannot be a redraw. I'm going to feed my newborn in a couple of hours, so and all the rest I can get. Here we go. Okay, Jeremy Stone, Director of Net Strata. Come forward. Now where's Zach? Zach Galetsky. I'd like you on stage. My man, I know Zach very well. Zach is, of course, from the Bankstown City Lions. This is a framed jersey of all the players. They've been supporting multiculturalism, of course, the multicultural community for many, many years. In fact, 43 years. Their greatest achievement has been winning the 4 championships, and it's been an absolute pleasure them being here amongst us all. Zach, good to see you, mate. Draw our prize winner, value at $2,500. Wow. Now this man is not here. He was the violin player that played earlier. We'll put him over here, okay? You can draw him. He won't know. All right, Zach. Nice and deep. Okay. Oh wow. I don't think this guy, John the Thief from Tom Place. All right. Come up, Johnny. Well, a big round of applause for our winners, all our sponsors that are giving those prizes away. We'll ask you now to be seated, our final speaker, our final keynote speaker. And I'm going to urge that everyone is seated and, of course, has full respect for this final speaker, please. Well, he asked for a redraw not long ago. Ladies and gentlemen, our final speaker, our final keynote speaker, in fact, is the Honourable David Coleman, federal MP for Banks, representing, of course, the Prime Minister of Australia, the Honourable Malcolm Turnbull.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, good evening, everyone. It's fantastic to be here. And going to acknowledge all the distinguished guests. I won't go through them all because there's obviously lots of them, but the fact that there are so many very distinguished guests and indeed so many people here is a reflection of the importance of AMEmedia and its role in multicultural media, particularly in the Arabic speaking community. I'd like to acknowledge Wally and Remy and Tony. I always enjoy listening to Tony's Arabic poetry. I don't obviously understand it, but I always find it a really interesting and impressive thing every year at this event. It is quite remarkable in a media environment which, as Michelle was saying before, is pretty challenged, particularly in print media, that AME is doing so strongly, and it was mentioned earlier that the revenues of the company are growing in terms of advertising and so on, and that's pretty rare in the print media industry at the moment. So it really does reflect the importance of the various publications, El-Telegraph, the magazines, the weekly newspaper, and of course all the growing online activities as well. And it is a very powerful and strong voice in multicultural media. I would also like to acknowledge a number of the religious leaders who have joined us tonight, Bishop Tarabai, who was with us earlier, and all of the other religious leaders who have been here. I thank you so much for your attendance. Now, the Prime Minister unfortunately wasn't able to come this evening, as he's in Western Australia at the moment, but he has provided a message for this event, which he's asked me to read on his behalf. It's a brief message which I'll read now. Tonight is an opportunity for members of the Arabic media and business community to come together in support of shared goals and achievements, to nurture professional, personal and community contacts, and in celebration of shared culture and heritage. Australia has been and will continue to be enriched by the arrival of migrants from many lands. In this context, quality multicultural media not only provides a valued avenue for exchange of information and entertainment, it has a leadership role to play in shaping the language we use about culture and ethnicity, in building understanding and support for Australian values. I thank Australian Middle East media for its commitment to diversity and our country's secure and prosperous future. As leaders in multicultural media, you are partners in our quest for unity and mutual respect in our society. With these thoughts in mind, I send my warmest greetings to everyone attending the Australian Middle East Media Gala dinner tonight, and hope you have a wonderful and memorable evening. The Honourable Malcolm Turnbull MP, Prime Minister of Australia.